vlog. Welcome back to my channel. It's a little bit hard to believe, but we're finally home. We went on 2 very long trips this summer. First, we went on our Euro trip, just me and Randy around Europe. We usually do it every year. This year was very special because Randy proposed to me. And then we had 3 days break in between before we headed back. And we went to Turkey and on a cruise with our friends. And all of it was so much fun. We just got back 3 days ago. Honestly, it feels good and not good at the same time to be back. Me and Randy love traveling, and traveling is our biggest passion, so experiencing new places and cultures is always something we're looking forward to. As much as it's exhausting, it's also so exciting and energizing at the same time. The only biggest problem is jet lag, but we found that going back to Europe is much worse than coming back. We got back 3 days ago, and honestly we tackled the jet lag. So on the flight back and a day before getting on a flight, we changed our schedule and we tried to sleep less and adjust the sleeping schedule on the plane in the way according to the time zones we're going to. This time we have not had any jet lag. We slept all through the night. We did not wake up early, but we're very excited to kind of reset and rebound after the 2 months of traveling. We did take a long break from working out consistently and eating very healthy. We still try to eat very healthy, but of course, when you're on a cruise or if you're in Turkey or if you're in Europe, you're going to eat gelato and pizza and pasta, and all of it is amazing. But I definitely feel like my body needs to go through a mini reset and rebound to like my natural normal self, like having a routine, working out, going on runs. I have not run in 2 months, you guys. I have not really broke a sweat other than from like the heat of the city and the summer for the past 2 months, which is completely not normal. I think it was extremely good for my mental health and for my head, because in the past I used to always think that if I don't sweat, I did not work out properly. So I think those 2 months is actually good for my mental health and for my body as well. So I'm excited to be back. We're not back for long. There's something me and Randy are doing in the next month that's probably the craziest thing we've ever done, and something we really wanted to do for the longest time, but unfortunately we were not able to, and now we are. I'm going to be sharing more details about that in the next coming weeks. There was a lot of things that happened this year that were very difficult and tough for us, but also opened up the doors that were closed before, so we're excited about that. This week is going to be all about resetting, getting back to our routine, going back to our workouts, going back to my favorite pilates, going grocery shopping, cooking my favorite dishes. We're also going to do a 3-day gut cleanse that we've done in the past. I think in the past we've done 5 days, and this time we're going to just do a 3-day reset. I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. I also have some facials planned and some lymphatic drainage to help with my lymphatic system, to kind of detox and get back on track with our lives. I'm excited for this week. I'm glad we don't have any jet lag, and we're going to start it strong and fresh. I never thought I'm going to say this, but I am obsessed with those low-waisted jeans from Abercrombie. I never thought I'm going to like low-waisted jeans, but they're so baggy, so comfortable, and so perfect, and I just don't want to believe it's fall. Europe was definitely getting cold, but I think it's much colder here, which I'm not excited for that part. This is our 3rd or 4th time going to the grocery store since we got back 2 days ago, because we keep forgetting things. Every time we go to the grocery store, it's like $200–300 versus $40 to $60 of feasting in a Greek grocery store. But right now we're just grabbing a couple of things. As I told you guys, on Sunday we're starting, not on Sunday, on Monday we're starting a little 3-day cleanse. So we only need like 2 more days of food. Today is Friday to get us through the weekend, and then we're going to be starting a little cleanse. So let's see how much money we spent on 2 days worth of groceries. $100 for 2 days of groceries, and Randy paying with the chip in his arm again. $6.
That's $6 more than we usually save.
It's still $100. 1 bag of groceries, $100 in the US. Ridiculous. Okay, so $100 later, this is all we got for the weekend, or I got. Honestly, I'm gonna eat basically the same 3 meals on Saturday and Sunday because my brain is not working properly just yet after the traveling, and I didn't really have time to plan much. Usually I like to schedule my meals like a week in advance and go grocery shopping maybe like once or twice a week to like gather all the ingredients I need. So for now it's just for the next 2 days I'm going to eat the same thing. So I got some salmon, shrimp, green beans, carrots, spinach, cilantro, lemons, limes, sweet potatoes, onions, and we paid $4 for 2 onions. An absolute joke. Honestly.
I paid $15 for 4 avocados last night.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, $15, $3.50 an avocado.
And avocados are supposedly from California. Make it make sense. 2 Greek yogurts, natural yogurt for me, and a Greek yogurt vanilla for Randy. Cottage cheese. Also, this cottage cheese is like what, $9?
But that cottage cheese is gas.
It's not as gas as Polish cottage cheese. Honestly, there's absolutely nothing better than Polish cottage cheese, and we've been trying to find one in the States. It's really hard to find good cottage cheese, and I'm also very against buying like caged eggs and unhappy cow milked cottage cheese. Those tomatoes looked very promising, so I got the heirloom tomatoes. They look like they might be good. Zero smell whatsoever, but they looked promising. We also got some raisins and our recent favorite protein bars, the Perfect bars. They're so expensive too. They're like $4 per 1 bar. It's honestly ridiculous. And I know that you can buy groceries cheaper than Whole Foods. I just like to get my seafood at Whole Foods, so that's why we went. And when we went, we already got all the other stuff, so we didn't save the money. We spent too much money this time, but we didn't want to stop at 2 grocery stores. So that is a little grocery haul for you guys. And now we're going to take Toby. Let me say that on the video so you can see how he reacts. Do you want to go to the park? Good morning, guys. It is officially Sunday. Today is the day that our cleanse arrives, and we're going to start it for the next 3 days. And right now I'm going to my favorite Pilates class, and then we're meeting with some friends to do some running on the track. We used to do that every Sunday, and every Wednesday we did a run club, but of course we fell out of that routine because of the traveling. So I'm very excited to get back to running. Right now we have a lot of going on in our lives. It has to do with moving. We don't know what to do. We really love the house we're at right now, but we are renting, and the house is extremely expensive. It's way too expensive than what we want to pay, especially considering the fact that we are gone almost half of the year and traveling. It just makes no sense to spend so much money on a place that's huge and basically empty because we're never there. We love OC, we love the house we're in, we love the neighborhood. We've really made it home and we feel like this is home. Like this is the place we see raising the kids. It's safe, it's clean, it's warm, it's everything we wanted except the price. So we are in a limbo of what we're supposed to be doing. We are sitting on Trulia every single day looking at different states, different houses, and what the price that we pay for rent here can get you in Tennessee or even Florida is just absolutely outrageous. Makes us even more hesitant about staying here and if that's the best decision for us right now. Our rent is going month to month. After this month is over, our landlord tried to raise our rent, but we literally immediately told him we're moving out, and he was like, okay, like let's figure it out. Maybe we can just keep the old price, but now we don't know what we want to do. That was a biggest trigger for making this decision to move out, was the rent raise. But now that he's decided that he may keep us at the old rate, we don't know if that's what we want to do anymore. So this is basically what's been going on for the past couple of days. It's been stressing the hell out of me and Randy. We talk about it basically every minute of the day. We have to make our decision by the 1st of this month and tell our landlord what we're going to do. So it feels like a lot of pressure and a lot of stress to deal with, especially that we just got back. We're both jet lagged. We're trying to get back into swing of things. We have a lot of work to do and to catch up on, and obviously shooting, editing, the house is a mess. It's just a lot of stressful things going on. I think that's why it's also important for me to go to my Pilates sessions, because that's the moment where I try not to focus on the outside noise and just take in the class and try to relax a little bit. But anyway, that's a little life update for you guys. We still don't know what we're doing. They should be a little bit of a fun day. We're doing the Pilates, then the track, then we have some friends come over that we haven't seen in a very long time because we're gone. So it should be a really nice and fun day to switch things up from the past couple of very stressful days. Came home from my little Pilates session. It's very funny because my Pilates studio is really popping lately. So I've done one class a couple of days ago and it was absolutely packed. I was gone for 2 months, and I think because the studio is so cute, it's just became really popular. So I was worrying I'm not gonna get a spot on a Sunday. Turns out it was only me and the instructor. So I got a little private sesh this morning, which is way worse than doing it in a group because the instructor is watching you the entire time, so you just have to suck it up and finish the workout even though it hurts and it's burning. So I guess it was a good start of the day because I definitely need that extra push after taking so much time off from being consistent with working out. Right now we're heading to our track sesh. As I told you guys, we used to do it every week when we're home. So we also took a long break from that. We are in that limbo that I was telling you guys about, and we canceled our gym memberships. We just basically canceled everything because we've made the decision to move.
You got a storage unit.
We got a storage unit, and we're turning left here. We've taken all the steps necessary for us to pack up our lives and go, and now we are, or I am, Randy is obviously way more adventurous and like dead set on doing it. I'm a little bit more hesitant. So because we're still questioning and wondering what we have to do for the next month or so, we don't know what our gym situation is. So we're doing a little bit of outdoor fitness activities to compensate for that. We're going to see our friends that we haven't seen in a very long time today, get some sweat on, then we have to come home, clean the house because we have people coming over, and you know when people come over they look at your baseboards, so everything needs to be spotless and clean.
We are lost and we have no idea what to do. We pay a ridiculous amount of money for rent here for our house in California. Enough that we could afford to Airbnb pretty much anywhere in this country. Just bounce around and travel full time. And also on top of that, out of the last year, we've spent at least 5 months out of the country. So wasted that money on our insane rent. We are left with a decision. Do we just Airbnb around the country and travel and go see stuff for, you know, a couple months? Or do we lock in for another year paying a ridiculous amount of money in rent?
The problem is that it sounds like an easy decision, obviously, but this is the first time in 9 years of us moving around where we really feel at home.
Yeah, we love our house.
We love the house, we love the area, we love OC, we love everything about the area we're in. So giving up that house is a very difficult decision. Obviously, we don't own it, we're renting, so it hurts to spend so much money every month to just basically putting it in a trash. It's not going towards us, and I think for this amount of money we're paying, it's like a mortgage on a really nice house somewhere else. Maybe not in OC because the prices are absolutely outrageous. So here we are. Honestly, as I told you guys, my brain is just boiling for the past couple of days. We just got back, we're jet lagged, we're tired. We just came back from the 2-month long trip, like trying to get our lives back on track, and we're just tackling this problem.
It's been such a roller coaster. At first we were like, we're leaving, and we booked a storage unit and already paid for that, and then we're like, wait, we like this house, let's stay. And it would be so hard to find another house that
checks all the boxes,
that is as good as this one. And there's things that could be better, but I think for what we pay, this is like the best we're gonna get. And if we wanted anything nicer, it would be more expensive, and we definitely don't want to pay more than we're already paying now.
Trying to cut down on the expenses because we travel so much, and we're not ready to start the family just yet, like in the next couple of months. I think next year, like mid next year, maybe the end of next year, will be the time when we'll be ready to like maybe slow down a little bit. But we've gotten a lot of opportunities to travel, and it would be just stupid of us to like not take those opportunities, considering the fact that traveling is our biggest hobby and that's the only thing we spend money on. So if we have opportunities to travel for free and be paid on top of that, of course we want to take those chances. The truth is, we are not antisocial, but like we don't go out, we don't party, we don't really do anything. So whenever we're home, we're home. Like we leave to go to the store, we leave to go to the gym, to go to my pilates, whatever, see a couple friends here and there, but most of the time we spend at the house.
And then we go out, like when we travel and we go out of the country, which is pretty much every other month.
Right.
So why not have the nicest house here that we can get for the money rather than just living in the nicest area?
Well, we also do need the house because we work from home, and we've worked from the apartments before. We worked from very small spaces, and we know it was not great for our mental health. I think just sitting one on top of another was not good for us. We're fighting all the time. So even though we still work together, we're still together 24/7. I think visually and like mentally, having the bigger space of the house feels better mentally.
You grew up more in a city, so you can kind of be in more of an enclosed box and you're okay with it, I feel like. I grew up
not in a small house.
Yeah, but I grew up having so much land and no neighbors, and just like it was normal to have like 50 acres per house.
Yeah.
And of just woods.
Which
and now
I don't want
like
that.
I'm so confined, and I just want to be able to have dirt bikes and 4-wheelers, and
see, like I want to be in the proximity, like that's what I'm saying. OC is perfect. In LA I felt a little more like caged and claustrophobic. I think OC has literally everything that a big city has, but it's also very quiet and very, very safe.
But it's so expensive.
But it's very expensive.
And which is fine if we're here, and if I was spending at least 10 months out of the year here, that would be one thing, but more than half the year lately we haven't even been here, so I'm just trying to figure out what we're paying for.
So this is our
dilemma.
I know that we are in the minority of people who have the opportunity to just drop everything and go travel, especially considering a couple of life updates that we have not shared with you guys, but I told you guys before it was not possible for us to do it, and we're gonna talk in depth about it
Probably
in the
never.
next video. But because of certain changes in our life lately that were very unfortunate, we are able to take that opportunity and travel.
You're
Here
being
we
so
are.
vague, I don't think anyone's gonna even understand.
It's okay.
But you'll
We're
explain later.
gonna explain, like, this
Yeah.
is not right before we go run with friends on a track is not where I want to get into, like, the sad parts of our lives.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that has been on our minds to share with you guys. We're just not ready, and I think
But
it's
please,
time to close those chapters
Yeah.
and share with you guys what
so
we've been
leave
going
a comment and let us know whether or not you would go travel or you would stay in the place that you love.
through. Let's go run out our problems. Our cleanse have arrived, so I'm going to quickly show you guys. This is the box of foods I'm going to be eating for the next 3 days. So this cleanse is a gut cleanse. We've done this cleanse before. I think we did 5 days before, right, Randy?
Yes.
This one is only 3 days long, which is much easier, obviously. I don't remember starving on it. Obviously, you're craving sugar because it's very clean, healthy foods, and there's not much sugar on healthy stuff, so you're craving that. But to be completely honest with you guys, and just to make it clear, this is not a juice cleanse, and I'm very much against juice cleanses in general. Juices is just the carbs and sugar juiced out of the vegetables, so you're just taking out all the good nutritional value in vegetables and only ingesting the sugar and carbs. So I am very much against it. I don't think it does anything to your health and for your body, and doesn't benefit you in any way in general. So this cleanse does have actual food that you're chewing and ingesting, not only liquids. And it was created by a woman that struggled with cancer and healed herself through nutrition. She is a nutritionist and a dietitian, so she is definitely somebody that I would trust to make good food decisions. I will show you what we have. So today I already had my morning jars, and now I'm going to have my lunch. So this morning I started with some enzymes and activated charcoal. Follow up with this detox tonic. It consists of a lot of probiotics. I think there's kefir in it and some other good stuff. And then in the morning I also had this jar of chia pudding, which was absolutely delicious. For my lunch I'm going to have this big jar of a salad. There's some beans inside salad, and it also comes with dressing. There's 3 different salads, 3 different dressings. Next we're gonna have some broth. I have a vegan option. Randy has a chicken broth, and a little super seed bar that is actually really good. I remember from last time. After that we're going to have some sauerkraut as well for some snacky snack. A soup, 3 different soups for 3 different days, and in the evening we're going to have the PM tonic. I'm very excited to do this little reset. We've been eating whatever, whenever for the past 2 months, so it's gonna feel really good to get back into a routine and kind of reset a little bit. So I'm going to have my little salad right now. It's 1 p.m. and Randy's eating breakfast now. A reset week would not be complete with some beauty appointments, you guys. So today I have two of them. I have a facial and I have a lymphatic drainage. The facial I'm getting is just kind of resurfacing, like moisturizing after all the traveling. I've done it before. It's the absolute most relaxing thing you can possibly do. I'm probably going to just fall asleep while it's happening, but I'm going to show you a little bit of snippets. It's just kind of getting rid of like the old layer of my skin and moisturizing, and it's just so relaxing. It's like an hour and a half of laying down and just getting your face pampered, which is a dream come true. My second appointment is the lymphatic drainage, and if you don't know what it is, it's kind of detoxing, depuffing, and debloating your body. We all have lymphatic system, and it's responsible for fighting the diseases, and if it's not working properly, then you are more prone of getting sick. And also your body holds on to a lot of water after traveling, so one of the side effects of getting your lymphatic drainage is getting rid of that bloatiness and puffiness. So I really like to do it either before or after the traveling, and also makes me look a little more snatched than usual. So I'm also going to do that. I'm very happy because Flavia, which is my favorite person to do the lymphatic drainage with, I've been going to her for probably 4 or 5 years. I started in LA, then we moved to Beverly Hills, and she opened a location literally a block away from me in Beverly Hills. And then for the entire year that we've been living in OC, there was nobody like her, and there was no way that I would be driving to LA to get that done, because I do not like driving to LA. But she opened a new location in OC, which is absolutely amazing. It's just 2 blocks, very close, 10 minutes away from me, so I can go there anytime, and I'm very excited to see her again. So I'm gonna take you guys along for those appointments, and let's go get pampered. Back home, sweaty mess, because I was sitting in a sauna after my massage, and I got my delicious detox tea. And I'm actually so jealous because I had a lunch very early today, and it's like
detox tea?
And it's like 4 p.m. and Randy is now eating his
Yeah.
cleanse salad.
But I'm
jealous because this salad today was insanely good. I don't know what it was, but the dressing, I don't know if it's like tofu. I think it's tofu in it.
These are my nuts.
Dude, the salad was so good. So if you guys saw, today I did a little bit more in-depth that detox than the last time. Last time when I went, it was just a massage and that's basically it. This time we went full in with the machine that helps detoxify. I didn't get any clips of that, but it's like a little machine that detoxifies and like depuffs you, and then another machine that contracts your muscles. So we did that, then we did the massage, and then we finished with sauna, and you saw I was wrapped around everywhere just to help with the detox. And this is my detox tea that I'm drinking. There is no sugar, it's just a berry, some specific mixture from Brazil. I don't know, it's delicious though. And yeah, that is the end of the day. It is Wednesday, no, it is Tuesday, never mind, it is Tuesday. We only have 4 days at home before we're heading out on another adventure, but that's a story for another vlog. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little reset routine. I don't even know why I'm resetting, because we're going away again, so this was kind of pointless. But
plan on this one.
we never plan on going anywhere, it just happens. And no, I guess it was good to kind of reset and get back to like a mini routine for a couple days. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.